And Stickle. In goal for the Bruins tonight on our left, Gilles Gilbert, his 32nd start of the year, 22 wins, 4 losses, and 5 ties, at 2.87 goals against average. And Tony Esposito in goal for the Chicago Blackhawks, as he has been for all but 2 of the games so far in the National Hockey League this season for the Blackhawks. 42nd start of the year, 18 wins, 9 losses, and 14 ties. All set for great action, Blackhawks and the Bruins. Play-by-play, Fred Cusick.
Stan Mikita on the face-off, clears it over the Boston line. Bobby Orr with it. And a quick change by Chicago as Orr rushes out by Dale Talon, back in action. Esposito, he's in alone on Brother Tony, and he misses the net. Has it again, tries it in front. It's knocked away, a breakaway. Dennis Hull getting back for it. Al Sims. Dennis Hull has to go to the corner and fires right on it.
Great play by Phil Esposito, but watch Tony now. Phil lets up here just a little bit. Doesn't take it quite far enough. If he
move it out,
a little far,
Mark's does. Mikita breaks by Vadnais. Over the line. Cuts inside. Is Hull down on the play. On the left, and Jim Papin on the right. And Bill White to Dick Redmond. And the Blackhawks break it out. Long shot, a dipper, as he cut that on edge. And with it. 14:47 left, first period. Phil Esposito broken up by Chico Mackey, but gets control again. Off for Orr. For Al Sims, center ice. In for Esposito, in alone. Here he comes. A save by Tony. And it's Hodge to Busick, looking for Vadnais. Fed in back deep for Hodge. To Dallas Smith, closing the shot. Save. Hodge with it. Wheels. A save. Loose. Busick trying to poke it in. And it is tied up by Talon, as the Bruins did everything but score. And a penalty coming up on Chicago for handling the puck. With the score.
A penalty for holding here. In front right there, I guess that's where it came. We thought that they were going to get a penalty for falling on the puck. Talon dropped right on the puck and put his hand over it, and of course that.
And Shepard, Marcotte, Orr, and Sims as Redmond rushes. Drops it for Marks. In for Mikita. Quick shot kicked out by Gilbert. The draw to Redmond again, who's on with Bill White. Now to Darcy Rhoda. Drops it for Redmond. The shot. Save. Score by Pip Martin, as it just stayed there as it came on a deflection off the skate of Gilbert. Just laid at the crease
for the Chicago Blackhawks. Watch this nice little drop pass to the back here. Redmond with Orr as a screen. The save by Gilbert. Here comes Martin now. He had an open net right here. And he just scooped it in, making no mistake, lifting it up into that top corner. Gilbert easily.
The draw to Phil Russell. Quick shot is wide. Long rebound. Rangers 4-2, 4-1 over Atlanta. The draw to Vadnais. The shot high over the head of Tony Esposito. Pass over to Redmond. And back to Vadnais. Keeps it in. Drives from the line. Good glove save by Tony Esposito. There's a break in the action with the score. Chicago 1 and Boston nothing. Let's pause for this message.
For holding at 8:01. Called by referee Wally Harris right in front of the Chicago net.
Draw to Al Sims. Wrist shot in. Save. Tony Esposito. Puck loose as he lost
it. Here's that drive by Sims. Tony looked like he had this, but it seemed to squirt out of his glove as Hodge checked him in front. And then it was tied up against Gary Smith, rather. The goaltender went over to Vancouver.
The draw to Al Sims. The drive and a save by Tony Esposito. Good heart. Sends Busick away on the left side. Busick over the line. Slides it in. Tony Esposito blocks it. Busick digs for it. Away, up in front, Orr. A flip down, tough angle.
And here it comes back. Orr moving in. Esposito, Orr with it. Just touched in front. And Tony Esposito once again.
In here, 2-2. His Sanderson stealing from Bill White. Over the line. Good shot and a beautiful save by Tony Esposito.
He intercepted a pass at center here. Bill White trying to make this pass to the center. Sanderson with a slap shot off that left side. Esposito coming out to block the angle, and he made a great
1-0 Chicago. Here's Busick to Sanderson. Can't move in. And Mackey breaks it out. Left to Crystal. Back for Dale Talon. Up for Mackey. His shot went wide. Talon keeps it in. Fires in front. Knocked away by Dallas. Getting the goal in a power play by Pip Martin. That's the only goal of the game. And Boston now with their first man advantage opportunity. Started out Phil Esposito to Orr. Plenty of room there. Wheels in deep. Still going. Still holding. flips it to Phil Esposito, and it's checked by Vadnais, but breaking Redmond. Esposito covers Russell, who's back on the ice, and the shot by Redmond goes wide. Pappin, a quick centering pass, and a quick shot by Martin. Redmond and Pitt Martin with it. 1:18 left in the period. A breakaway by Darcy Rota. Vadnais gets back, but Pappin is over there, and Rota scores to make it 2-0. Darcy Rota picks the corner and makes it 2-0 as Vadnais was back alone. Here it is. Here's Rota, number 18, and coming up on the right side is Pappin, and Rota, excellent shot. Look at that drive. Perfect into the corner, and that makes it 2-0. Blocked by Russell, and Russell bounces it down wide of Gilbert. And that's it in the first period. The score at the end of the first period, Chicago 2 and Boston 0. We'll be back with the summary in just a minute. Al Sims to Phil Esposito, trying to get away from Callan and Mackey to Orr. Orr weaves, may break right through. He is in. He is filled. And no call. Centering pass dug out by Chico Mackey. And Dennis Hull breaks. A scorcher that blocked off. And out comes Mikita with Mark's trailing. Mikita over the line. Quick drive just wide. And can't he drive him? He gets another one from the right side. Behind the net. Can't center it. Cashman checked by Mikita and Russell. And Forbes in hard there too. But it's tied up for a faceoff. Mark's starts to jam with Forbes. And the linesmen move in between. Mark's didn't like that screaming shot, that Rota. And he's got one goal. Here's Orr. Dances through. Save! Score! Shepard on the rebound. What a rush by Bobby Orr.
Talk about a tremendous play, doing things as you think of them. Look at Orr. Slide through that Chicago defense. The drive. Esposito with a fine skate save. But Shepard perfectly placed, coming in for the rebound.
In the corner, can't center it. Vadnais around for Busick. Too far ahead. He pokes it by White, though. He breaks over the line. Busick cutting. Drops it for Vadnais. For Hodge. A backhander popped in the air. Vadnais trying to move it in front, but somebody, Bruin, reached up. Chicago is watching Orr like a hawk. Kept in by Mackey. Now intercepted by Orr in his pass. And Orr slows it down, now starts it out. The crowd yells. He set up a spectacular. Over the line. Still going, still going. Quick shot. Save. Tony Esposito. Score Hodge. Wait a minute. Wally Harris says no. As Hodge knocked it out of the glove of Tony Esposito, and Tony is mad, but the whistle had blown.
On that right side, I don't think Bobby saw him. He made a little flip shot here. Watch Hodge down that right side. Here's Orr with the drive. Now watch, the whistle was just blowing right there when Hodge hit Esposito's glove, knocked the puck out of his hand. And Esposito...
Forbes. Forbes, a good break out here. Sanderson back for Forbes. Into the corner, closing to Sanderson. It was blocked. Pappin broken up. Cashman with it from Sims. To Dallas, to Orr. Here he streaks, coming up on Redmond. Over the line, cuts in, and is filled, and Redmond gets the chipping call. The score is Sanderson getting a penalty, and running into Wally Harris. He's thrown out of the game, I'm sure. Sanderson held off by D'Amico. Sanderson got a misconduct anyway, and now he's battling D'Amico, and he'll have several games suspension. A long shot on Gilbert. One of the few Chicago's had in the period. Orr breaks center ice. By White again. Spilled. Fights to keep it in. And Hodge dives. In for Orr. Quick shot. Save. Tony Esposito as Orr was in front.
Orr played a very strong defensive game tonight. He's been offensive-minded, and he has been something else again. Knocked down there from the side. No call on the play. There's Orr with a drive. Hit the goal post off the skate of Tony Esposito.
Corner, and Pappin trying to clear. Orr stops it. Over to Vadnais. A shift to Busick. In front, Tony Esposito on the loose puck. As Busick had it, tried to feed in front, delayed a bit.
Pass. Watch this draw by Vadnais on, I think that's Bill White. Here's to Busick. He couldn't find Esposito quick enough over on that far side. And
the line. Moving. Trying to cut in. Goes to the corner. Cashman drops it. Intercepted by Dennis Hull. To Mikita. 2 minutes left in the period. Mikita over the line. Drop pass. Russell closes, shoots, save, rebound, drive. Looking for O'Reyli. O'Reyli has it over the line for Markot. For Shepard. Shot by Redmond. There's Markot set him off. Shepard to Markot to Shepard. The shot. Caught by Tony Esposito as again Redmond just got enough. Shepard. A long shot. A save by Tony Esposito. Holds it away from O'Reyli. And it goes in the corner now to Dale Talon. 3 seconds left. 2. And that's it. In a positively exciting second period. The score, backhander right across and wide. Sims with it. A drive in front. Deflected. Deep. Hodge couldn't get it. He was in deep. He spills Tony Esposito. Falls atop Redmond. And the face-off out to center ice, and Orr is back to get it. Orr starts back again. Away from White. Here's a threat. Over the line, Orr closing. He's in. A backhander and a save by Tony Esposito. He faked 3 men and was robbed by Tony Esposito. There's a break in the action with the...
Words can't describe this one. Great rush by Orr. Look at that stick handling, maneuvering.
Down for Redmond. Out for Mikita. Checked by Odlison. Odlison to Cashman. Over the line. Quick shot, a save, Tony Esposito. And Boston frustrated again. Here's Dallas Smith. Lead pass, Shepard over the line in deep. Gets it. To Markov. What a save by Tony Esposito. Try to get it back. Check. Busick in the corner. For Hodge. Has to go to the corner for it. Pass in front. Knocked away. Busick to Sims. Quick drive in. Deflected. Save. The deflections, everything's rolling for Chicago. No question about that.
Which means that the defensemen are going to have to do the digging the puck out of the corners. You'll see Talon. He's right on top of Esposito. There he is, number 19.
Orr for Esposito. Break here. Back for Hodge. Back for Orr. Green shot. Save. Tony Esposito with the glove. Got a piece of it. Clear cut break. Everybody back as Orr starts out. 8:30 left in the game. Orr's shot blocked. Sims with it. Inside the line for Cashman. Poked away. Bounces loose. And Tony Esposito ties it up. Well out of the net to the left. With the score, Chicago 2 and Boston 1. Martin. Pappin carries. On his off wing. Blocked by Shepard. Now it goes to Roeder, and the shot is a save. Darcy Roeder clears it right out. Breaking up the play, Dale Talon breaking in on Gilbert and missed on the short side. Mackey has it on the other side. Centering pass blocked by Vadnais. Mackey on it again. Out of the corner, a backhander blocked by Dallas Smith. To Vadnais. Doesn't clear it. A shot, save. Gilbert off play in the Boston end as Markot starts it out. Markot to Orr. 58 seconds left. Orr. Quick shift on White is stripped. And Orr up to protest to Harris vigorously.
Only been able to put the puck by Tony Esposito just once. That was Shepard, his 5th of the year from Orr at 5:14 of the second period. Chicago scoring 2 goals in the second period. There's Harry Sinden, managing director, and he's not too pleased out of the proceedings. But Orr has gone to the Bruins dressing room. Tried to shift around him. Now watch right here. Watch Bill White's right leg. Here it comes now, the right leg. Oh, I guess it's the stick. I'm sorry. It was his arm and his stick. And that was what the argument was all about. Orr got up. He challenged him. There's the play coming up again. Now watch White's stick in his arm as he goes down. Orr gave him a fake to one side, then pulled it around to go the other way. And there he goes. And we now have a, what was that, Fred? A bench minor penalty and a 10-minute misconduct.
In 1 goal, but he has carried the play. The Bruins have carried the play, but they haven't been able to tie it up or do anything beyond the 1 goal. And you have to salute Chicago for strong defensive play. But the frustration is now taken out on Wally Harris, the referee.
Same thing here with 6 seconds, or he may go for a shot on goal.
Here it is, 6 seconds left. 2-1 Chicago. The draw to Shepard. Drive and a screen. Blocked in front. Struck Bill White. Cleared out by Chicago. The buzzer sounds. The game is over. The final score is Chicago 2 and Boston 1. We'll have the summary in just a minute.